Hi, Gemini. Thanks for coming by my channel. Good to see you back again. Hope y'all are having a great week, and I hope you have an even better weekend. It's a little chilly where I'm at. So, Gemini, this is going to be your weekly reading for the week of February 24th, 2023. What I'm going to do is pull 4 cards for your spread and then pull one from the bottom of the deck as your overarching energy, and I'll clarify each of those cards as we go through the reading. And the other thing that I do want to mention, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, or leave a comment if the reading resonates with you. But if it doesn't, come on back and see me again next week, and perhaps that one will. So, Gemini, without further ado, I'm just going to shuffle up a couple more times and we'll cut this deck for you. I'll bring the camera down so that you can see the spread, and I will turn the cards at you so you can see them as they would come out for you, that mirror image. All right, Gemini, here we go. Let's cut these cards up for you and get them out. Gemini, first card out. You got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh. Oh, Gemini. Gemini. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Moon card in the upright. Okay. Stuff you don't see. All right. Gemini, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a little bit challenging at first blush here. But like I said, I will clarify and see what kind of more information we can get for you. It appears as though you've got a circumstance here that it revolves what appears to be a new start in your emotional zone, sort of your self-love or a love relationship or a loving vibe with another. Okay, with the Ace of Cups, it is in the reverse. Okay, Ace of Cups is in the reverse. And let me just pull this camera down. That way you can kind of see it directly as they would look. Hopefully you can see that okay. I will go ahead now and just reverse these so that you can see them from your angle a little clearer. Actually, these were all in the reverse. There we go. The only one that was in the upright was the Moon card. So yeah, that's right. I had it right to begin with. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. So as I was saying, this emotional new start, right, sort of didn't get off the ground. It appears to me that, with the Two of Swords, something here was sort of blocking you, or you were blocking someone. There was definitely a resistance here with those two swords in making a move, right? Or selecting, right, this offer that was coming at you. Well, we'll find out more about what that was all about, why you sort of found yourself stuck in your head, so to speak, blindfold over your eyes, swords are up. It's a defensive posture in the sense that this person feels like, I don't know that I believe anything that I hear or see. There is sort of this crescent moon in the background. And if I hold it up for you in the upright so that you can look at that a little bit better, you can see that there is this crescent moon here in the background indicating maybe there's some stuff that you just don't know about this person or circumstance that left you in a position where you felt comfortable enough, right, to make a choice on it. So it's sort of just looming here in the background, this Ace of Cups, both of these being in the reverse. You've got a looming offer here that was potentially on the table, but now sort of just sits in your periphery, almost like, yeah, well, if it comes back around again, I might give another look at it. But right now, I'm just not really trusting it, especially with the Moon card in the upright there. Okay, so following that, you have the King of Swords. Gemini, this is your air type energy. He's in the reverse here. The King of Swords in the upright speaks very directly. They're very, what they would say, studied or learned about a particular circumstance or thing. And when they speak really from a factual place. They can also tend to come off a little bit cold. Now, if this is the person who has approached you, and you're the feminine here, and this is a masculine energy, it seems as though someone's communication has sort of fallen off. You might even feel like, they're not being fully truthful with you, or they're telling half truths, part truths. And if this is your energy, you may have decided, I at this moment in time, I don't feel like giving this even two looks, literally two looks. I'm just going to sit on this. So when I say sit on it, what I mean is the putting in the investment. Now, the Seven of Pentacles in the upright is somebody that's giving actually more than they're getting back. They're investing, right, for the long haul. And it needs to be something that they feel is going to bear fruit at some point, will be prosperous in some way, tangible natured pentacle energy here, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Also, this could be sort of that Gemini, Taurus cusp sort of energy where you've got earth paired with air in this spread. So if this is you, right, Gemini and the King of Swords, you may have seen this as, you know, something that you felt like, I'm going to have to be the one that gives up so much here. And based on the vibe you got from this, you just don't have, in your mind, enough security about it to feel like it would be a safe investment for you. Again, I mentioned the Two of Swords is almost a sort of resistant energy. It doesn't feel safe to you in this moment. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now, Gemini, is clarify these energies, and I'm going to pull the camera back up. We'll look at each of these cards in the camera for you so you can see them as they come out. So, up we go. Hi again. Hello. All right, I'm going to shuffle up this deck. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. It is the Rider-Waite deck that we use to lay your original spread. And let's see what we can't learn about this for you. As we get started here, I'm going to go ahead and put these cards back in the original position for my view, because it just makes it easier for me as I'm clarifying these to focus a little bit more intently on this. Okay. And then, don't worry, I will hold them up for you so you can see them clearly as we go. All right. All right. Let's see, Gemini. Why is this Ace of Cups here? What happened here with this potential new offer, a date even, and ask you out? Maybe it's self-love, truly. Maybe, you're looking back and you're feeling like, man, I haven't really been showing the love to myself. In fact, I've been showing it to a lot of others, but not so much myself. And right now, I'm not investing in anyone else but me. Okay, that could be the case. And everybody gets to that point in time in their life, right? At some point, if they find themselves in a circumstances where they're doing all the input, we sort of check ourselves and say, hold on a minute, have I been treating myself very well lately? Or has all this other stuff that I've been giving to been depleting me in some way? Okay. Let's see if we can get one or two more clarifiers. Okay, that's two. And let's see if we can get one more. What happened here with the Ace of Cups in the reverse? What can we learn about this? Everything in life is a blessing, even when it's a lesson, right? Okay. Okay. Anything else? All right. The bottom of the deck, you've got the Six of Swords. So this is definitely moving forward, right? Moving on to calmer waters. That was sort of the goal here, or the intention, I think, at the outset. Now, whether or not that was what transpired remains to be seen here. We're going to get it. Okay. So to clarify your Ace of Cups, I'm going to hold this card up for you. The first card that came out is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so here you have that earth energy coming in again, where someone felt the need to hold back. Okay. The Ace of Cups is in reverse because there's a tendency to hold back, hold on to your purse strings here. Just because somebody is showering you with affection doesn't mean that that's going to be good for your circumstances necessarily in the long haul, is the vibe. So that then brings in the Tower. This is in the upright, right? So this is that, hey, I'll break this whole mess right on down to the ground, right? Before I make a decision to open myself up to disaster, right? And I think that Tower moments, whether it was recent, whether it wasn't directly involving a love circumstance that you perhaps gave your 2 minutes of time to, this came in, and what did that bring with it? It did bring the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a legacy, right, gone south, or long-term financial stability associated with a partnership that definitely had a loving vibe to it at the outset, but didn't turn out this way. Or at least in your mind, you're looking at it saying, this could set me back really far. Not going to invest this time. Okay. The last clarifier that came out is the Ace of Pentacles. It is in the reverse. This is an offer, right? That perhaps you or someone else had decided could be made, might be made. But I think right now, there's just too much insecurity about it with the Moon card showing up in the upright as your overarching energy. You need to see things clearly here, Gemini, before you make a jump in this direction again, whether it's with a particular person or a circumstance. You sort of have that, hey, fool me once, it's my fault. Or fool me once, it's your fault. Fool me twice, it's my fault kind of perspective, I think, going on here. Okay. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here in the reverse? Sort of this not wanting to make this choice, this decision just yet. There is delay associated with this Two of Swords being in the reverse. It's not like it's completely off the table. That's the gut feeling that I get. It's just that you are for sure putting the brakes here on something associated with this, or the brakes were put on it somehow, some way, in terms of having this long term, you know, it's the house, the dog, the picket fence, and the relationship. If I were to put a big bow on that, doesn't have to be a relationship in terms of love, but you get my vibe here. You get my feeling. Could be work, right? Two of Swords in the reverse. Why is it here for Gemini? Can I get a couple clarifiers, please? 2 or 3 would be great. Two of Swords in the reverse, please. Thank you, Spirit. Two of Swords in the reverse. Two of Swords. What is this? Okay. Two of Swords, that's one. Let's see if we can't get a couple more. The Five of Cups in the reverse did come out. Two of Swords in the reverse. This is moving past, right? A regretful circumstance. Trying to move past it, trying to see that there are 2 cups still standing in the background. We'll look at this together. Don't worry. And I get 2 more. Couple, 2, 3 here for the Two of Swords. That Tower moment happened, okay? You can't not see that. It happened. Literally with the Two of Swords there. You can't unsee it. Once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. Okay, Two of Swords in the reverse. Why is it here for Gemini? Or can you tell me anything else? Those are just cards I dropped, so I'm just going to pick them up. Can I get 2 cards, maybe more clarifiers? Clarify for Gemini, please, why the Two of Swords is here in the reverse. There's 1. There's 2. Anything else? Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse now. Okay, so there is a feminine type energy. Doesn't have to be, could be male because the Queen is in the reverse, but that's there. So With this Two of Swords in the reverse, you have, as I said, the Five of Cups in the reverse. So this is somebody who definitely had an experience that they felt regretful about. That energy is still looming, and I believe it's what's driving the reversal of this Two of Swords. Now, out came with it the Eight of Cups. You walked away from something, or somebody walked away from you. Okay. Um, Following that, we have the Two of Pentacles, yes. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is where that earth energy comes into play. Hey, in the upright, this person you can see is sort of juggling, right? There could be a third party issue that happened here. Or you might have sniffed it out with that moon card. There's more than one player in the mix. In the reverse, right? You put an end to, or they did, by walking away from doing this. Now, if this is business, for example, there might have been a third entity up in here that you felt like was going to leave you with the short end of the stick, and you've seen it. I said the tower came, you've seen it, got the t-shirt, you're never going to forget it, especially with the Five of Cups there. You're still really remembering it. It feels sort of fresh on the cusp. Now, there's a Queen of Wands here. She's in the upright. So could this be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that was also present in this circumstance? It could very well be. I cannot hide what are coming out in the cards here. It appears to be a third party involved in some of the stuff that you were seeing, that you were witnessing, or that you felt was directly related to family, long-term finances, legacy here. Could be inheritance of some kind. And Gemini, this definitely caused you or someone else to hit the brakes, I believe, at least for now, until you get more information on this. You're not trusting something with that moon in the upright here, and you want clarity on this. So let's take a look at this King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords, Gemini, and what are they here to say? Who's the King of Swords in the reverse? What are they here to tell us? What are they here to say, please? Okay, one, King of Swords in the reverse. Why are they here? What do they need to say? What do they know about this circumstance? Why are they here, Gemini? King of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse for Gemini. Why are they here? What do they need to say about this? King of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. Why are they here? There's two, there's three. Anything else? Well, okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant in the reverse. Yes. Okay. Some sort of an official agreement, a higher power overseeing this contractual energy, or formal sort of agreement. Okay. That appears to be broken with the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay. Now, let's get these clarifiers out for you. And there's that King of Swords again. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay, so here is your clarifiers. King of Swords in the reverse here. This could be in the upright, right? An Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This is air energy. We talked about him already. And in the current position, this person is in no kind of good mood about this. Now, they may have cut off communication. They may also be quite upset or angry. They also could be an energy of somebody who isn't necessarily disclosing all the information, facts, or details about something. I can kind of see this person even being like a lawyer, a CPA, somebody who has the information but is not giving it up very easily. Okay. Now, first clarifier out, we have the Two of Swords. Here it is again in the upright. Okay. This is that decision being made. This is a person who uses their intuition. They use their gut more than they do their sight, their eyesight, or even their ears, or even speaking and asking questions. This person is trying to make a decision while blocking out any extraneous noise here and hoping they hit the mark, right? In the next clarifier, here is the King of Swords again. Here he is again in the upright. So I strongly feel that this individual, right, at one point was in the upright. At one point, they were trying to make an informed choice, an informed decision. Why are they looking now in the reverse? The next card that you have is the Page of Wands. This is getting information. This is that passionate spark. This is that drive. This is that, "Oh, okay, va 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 boom. Don't you look cute today?" And even speaking on that with the King of Swords energy, this person may have actually approached you this way, right? Coming at you, well, for lack of better words, in a very sexual manner. Um, Hot to trot, basically. And following that, you have the Strength in reverse as well as the Devil in reverse. Okay. Capricorn energy with the Devil card doesn't have to be a Capricorn, though, but could very well be. This person is looking at something that at one point has the potential to become a toxic situation. They don't feel very strong. This person may also have recovered from something that was toxic or tried to at least change or break the change to a toxic way about themselves. However, they're currently in the reverse. Is there something here, Gemini, that you feel is not fully being told, right? Not fully being disclosed about a choice, a decision, an interest in you or you them without having all the facts. And I think at face value, this King of Swords being in the upright with the Devil in reverse, if the Devil wasn't here at all, I would say, okay, this really wasn't with bad intentions, or this really didn't come with any toxic energy to it, like obsessive compulsive or drug addiction or you know malicious intent or anything negative. If the Devil wasn't here at all, I would say, hey, it looks like this person tried to present themselves in one way, but perhaps you're suspect with them. You're like, I don't know, and you hit the brakes, and that really upset them. However, because the Devil is here, right? And the Strength card is here. I cannot help but say that this could have been something that you saw in them in the past. You saw this come out. You saw it raise, literally, with the Strength card in the reverse, the lion there. You saw it raise its ugly head in the past, okay? And it took all your strength, everything you had, to break that and walk away from it. And now you're like, okay, that just because they're coming at me again doesn't mean that I should trust it. I think that they sense that. Okay. I think this person knew when they came to you again. I think they knew you in some fashion. And I think that you had an opinion, right, about their actions and how they go about things and how that might affect you or influence you. And you, I believe, are still not convinced that they've changed, okay? That this is really truly gone. I think they're trying to, or at least they did with that Page of Wands there. They tried to dress it up pretty good, but your spidey senses are onto something here, right? At least your mind, with that Two of Swords in the reverse, is still remembering the Five of Cups, regretful stuff. And so you were them. You were them. They're still remembering this, right? Like this could be their energy where they're looking at the circumstance. They're looking at you this way. Hey, I don't know if stuff is really okay. Even though you say it is, I don't know that it is with the Moon card. Okay, let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. Why is this Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse? Can I get a clarifier too? Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles here, the investment, right? Not wanting to perhaps go into much until you have more of the facts on all of this. right? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse for Gemini. What is this about? What is this about? Sort of like that. I'm a born again person. Please believe me. I don't know that you do, Gemini. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is it here? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, that one flipped over. Anything else? There's that High Priestess. Oh, goodness. Oh, leaning into that intuition. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. King of Pentacles in the upright. All right. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. So you can see this person is in a very protective energy here. They've been through some stuff. They've got some scars, battle wounds. Their back is against a tree and they are now checking their six. You hear me? Yeah. They're not leaving any of the details out. And they're really not going to invest until they know it's safe. It's safe to do so. Okay. So let's take a look at your other clarifiers that popped out for you. All right. You have Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, coming out with the Knight of Wands in the upright. So how did the Seven of Pentacles get here? The Knight of Wands arrived. Okay. It's in the reverse because I believe with this Knight of Wands, someone was using their intuition. The High Priestess is here. This is somebody who has an inner knowing, right? They don't necessarily have hard evidence. Hard evidence. They don't have it. They can't feel it, touch it, smell it just yet, right? But there's action being taken, approaching, right? Passionate action. Hey, I'm here. Let's go, right? With that Knight of Wands. But knights are the movers, shakers, and the doers, and then they 86 out. So there's somebody here, you or them, in this High Priestess energy, right? Who's using their spidey senses. And they're keeping pretty quiet about this. Now, could this be action, right? In the background. Action in the background where somebody understands that this is a sort of a sinking ship, right? And I need to get a move on. I see it. It's a sinking ship where, hey, it's not going to bear fruit. It is not going to produce what we wanted it to, and I know it. I just know it, and it's time to get going. King of Pentacles is here now. So the King of Pentacles is a very stable energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Again, you could very much be a Gemini, Taurus cusper, you know? So this person is sitting in a position of having plenty of cash because they've done a good job of being a good steward, right? They've elevated themselves to King of Pentacles status. Good investments, good future planning, good managing of debts and bills and all of that. Works very hard, is diligent, and ensures that the books are balanced, right? Nine of Swords in the reverse is the final clarifier to this. This person no longer has, right, all of these tormented, sleepless nights, battles to fight. Now, the remembrance of them, what they went through, it's still present, or the Nine of Swords would not be here. So, this person definitely is coming with some experience, right? In the King of Pentacles position. They're no fool. Okay. No, they're no fool. You or them, no fool. And so they're looking at this going, boy, it's going to take a lot to convince me. I haven't run off completely. Knight of Wands is here, but I feel the urge, right? I feel like it's time to take action. It's time to take action. We're either going to do something with this or we're going to leave it in the sticks. So, like I said, right from the start, I don't feel like this is a wash entirely, but I do feel like somebody has definitely raised the I see red flags. I see red flags here. All right, let's see the moon card in the upright for this, Gemini. What's with the moon card? What is it that needs to come to light? There's lots of big, bad, scary things in the shadows of the moon. You know, you got to get under the light of the moon to see it for what it really is. When the moon card is in the upright, stuff is still not fully illuminated. The sun brings clarity. So it would be great, right, to have that as the next potential actions to come through, or the Ace of Swords, even to give you that clarity. So let's see. Moon card in the upright. Why is it here for Gemini? What do we need to know? Moon card. Why is it here for Gemini? Moon card. Overarching energy of the moon. What can it tell us for Gemini about this situation? Get a couple of clarifiers here for you. Moon card in the upright. Tell me about the moon. What's going on? Okay, there's one. Seven of Wands in the reverse. This one wants to come. Five of Swords. Ooh wee. That is the winning at all cost. There goes another clarifier, a third one. It's flipped over. I'll take a look at that here. And that'll wrap it. So at the bottom of the deck, the World card in the reverse. Like I said, something either wants to come back around or is not quite, it's not a wrap just yet. So let's just see what this is about. There's that Ace of Cups and it's in the reverse again. Goodness. Okay. Moon card clarified by the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who's still in a very defensive stance, not quite so much as what they were. Okay. In the upright, you can see that this person is very defensive. They feel like, hey, don't you push me one more step, right? I don't trust, right? That everything is on the open book level here, that I have seen all that I need to see. And I'm concerned. I feel defensive. I feel protective in the Seven of Wands. And I'm going to hit you with this club if you come a little closer, right? Don't do that. Just kidding. Following that, now you've got the Five of Swords. Now be careful because this can also be a card of self-sabotage, okay? When we come from a place of experience and some of those experiences are a little sketch, this can be a card of sort of winning at all cost. It can be a card of mental mind bleepity bleep, jealousy, envy, people saying things that just get under your skin. This comes with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. All right. So somebody feels like with the moon card here that the potential is here, right? The reason this moon card is here, somebody feels like the potential is here to be really messed over. This is not a nice card, the Five of Swords. Some people even call it my narcissist card. But you can see that there's more than one person. And I said this could be a third party reading where there was more than one person dealing with another person. There could have been three, if not more. But I'm feeling the third person vibe here, and here's why. There are two, right? Sort of cackling away over here over this cauldron, and then there's one holding their face like, wow, this is really happening. I feel like Gemini, this is you standing there with the Seven of Wands, like, nah, 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 nah. I'm really concerned with that devil energy back there, that this is not over, right? You say it is. You've said some nice things to me, Ace of Cups in the reverse, but this could be very disingenuous. This could just be like, you know, not caring about yourself enough to elevate your own self love above this, right? And leave it alone. Or, depending on your circumstance, and you know where this fits, not valuing your own self, right? What you deserve out of this enough to say, nah, I'm going to wait. Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to wait for the one and only, somebody who's willing to invest in me, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the way I invest in them, and not try to divide it up amongst others who are all vying and trying to win at all cost. at my expense, right? Moon card, those are your concerns. And you want this to be clarified. You want to sort of pause. Two of swords in the reverse. Wait and see if these folks are actually, if it's more than one that is, are actually going to treat you right. Step up to the plate and do the right thing, or the same toxic tendencies going to raise their ugly head again, which is just going to leave you feeling on the defense. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to get some Lenormands on this. Um, and I'm using the Lenormand instead of the Kipper deck by Sierra Marchetti because I think it's got more of an expansive card selection here to give us a little bit more clarity about this moon card and this sort of backbiting, yucky five of swords energy up in here that you're concerned might raise its ugly head again. So let's just see what we can get from the Lenormand deck here. What can you tell me for Gemini about this moon card with the five of swords, ace of cups in reverse, and that seven of wands? Information about this moon card, please, for Gemini. What's going on here? Information. Okay. Okay. Information for Gemini about this moon card with the five of swords. Feeling like you're on the defense. I see it. Okay. And there it is. So the bottom of the deck, there you have the sun card. This is the clarity, right? This is the clarity that you're seeking right now. The others that came out with this circumstance, the first thing that came out was, and I'm going to read these all in the upright, but I will tell you that this card, the number 5 card, came out in the reverse. But I typically read the Lenormand straightforward, just as they are shown in the upright position. So this card here, it has a 5 on it, but it also has a 7 of cups, which is like an options type of card. If you look at it closely, you can see right down here and the 5, and then there's this tree. Now, in the center of this tree, there's sort of this rainbow. You can see all of this fruit looks similar to the 7 of Pentacles, right? Sure does. Now, this is what is clarifying your moon card. Is this something that can come together, right? Solid, have roots, be stable, be prosperous, be fruitful, right? Is it truly there? What followed that is, interestingly enough, the polar bear card. Okay, so in the bottom, you're going to see the 10 of wands. And at the top, this is the number 15, or adding them together is a 6. Again, you're looking for equal give and take. You're looking for reciprocity. The bear indicates strength. It indicates also a lot of burdens put on you with the 10 of wands down at the bottom. And I think that you're looking at this and you're like, I don't know if I want to have to do this all over again. This is a lot for me. And I found myself in a better position now with the King of Pentacles there. This could be your energy. You found yourself in a pretty secure position where you were able to let go of a lot of those concerns and worries and fears. And I don't know that you're all that gung ho to go round 2 here. I don't feel it with you just yet. Now, interestingly enough, the last clarifier you got, so these are the dice, right? You add these together, right? And you get a 12. You add those together, you get a 3. This is third party. I'm telling you, Gemini, you're smelling something here that I think is spot on, and it's a gamble with the dice. It's a gamble. There is sort of this at the very bottom corner, you'll see all the elements here. You've got pentacles, wands, swords, water energy. I think this is what you want. You want to know, is this going to be emotionally good? Am I going to have the truth? Is everybody going to put in the work? Is it going to be prosperous? You're seeing it right now as taking a big gamble, right? Rolling the crap dice on this is a big gamble for you. Goodness, Gemini, I cannot tell you what to do here, but I can tell you this with the moon card in the upright. Okay. And all the clarifiers that I saw here, there was an element of toxicity present. It took a lot of strength for you to overcome this. I feel like you're in a better position now. So you have to really, really weigh this out for yourself and ask yourself, do I even need it? Number one, it looks awful and enticing, but do you really need it? And is it going to be healthy for you? Or are you going to find yourself on the defense and having to fight every day with some people that appear to be envious, jealous, perhaps coming for you? And the Five of Swords. You want to step back in that snake pit is the question. And if you do, is the juice worth the squeeze? That's something to think about, right? So, Gemini, I'm going to leave it here. I hope to see you again back next week. I am a nurse, so I do travel for work sometimes, but you've got me now. And if you do need a personal reading, make sure that you use the description box link. Go directly to my website, book it there, and don't ever rely on anybody trying to scam you by sniffing you out, sending you spam mail. I would never do such a thing. So, no, if you're interested in a personal reading, use the link. And as always, I appreciate your time. If you wouldn't mind, before you go, hit the subscribe button. It so helps support the channel in more ways than you know, and it doesn't cost you a thing, and it's not going to spam you at all. But I appreciate you. Until next week, take care. Have a great weekend. Bye, Gemini.